Well, hello and welcome to my channel. This is the traveling comic here, so-called. I'm tired using this introduction, but it serves its purpose, especially for people that have just happened upon this video that have never seen it before. I'm so-called the traveling comic simply because I am a comedian and I travel all over the world joining cruise ships in various ports and places. I'm usually on them for the duration of a week. During that time, I'll do 2 shows on board, and the rest of the time, I'll be like any passenger. I'll go off at ports, and I'll go to shows, I'll go to restaurants, I'll do all the things that you would do if you were on a cruise ship. What this particular video is the walkthrough of the ship that I'm currently on, and that is P&O's ARCADIA. Now, in my last video, the one just preceding this, I brought you with me for 7 nights on the ARCADIA, 7 nights and indeed 7 days, and did say at the very start that I was going to do a walkthrough, but the video went on too long and I thought, no, I'll do a standalone walkthrough of ARCADIA. So if P&O ARCADIA is a ship that you have never yet been on and you're contemplating, it's one of the adult-only ships in the P&O fleet, well then, come with me and I will show you round the ship. I'll start at the bottom and I'll work my way up to the top. A little caveat I will have to add. When I show you where the spa is, I'll not be going inside the spa to show you the different rooms and treatments that are in there, simply because the last thing that I want to do as a guest entertainer is to film guests walking about in dressing gowns or robes, whatever you call them, and making them feel uncomfortable. So apart from that, I'll take you into nearly everywhere that I can think of as I walk around this ship. If that's something that you think you'd like to see, you know what to do. Keep watching. ARCADIA, like any ship, has got the little maps, plans on the walls beside the lifts so you'll never get lost. I'm on deck 2. I'll come back to deck 1. This is the grand dining room, or the Meridian restaurant. There's 2 levels. This one is for open dining or freedom dining, and up above is for the set dining. Menu, of course, is the same. It's a lovely restaurant. It was Easter when I was on board, and well, they put on a good display of eggs, I can tell you. I think they need to put up that sign display only. Otherwise the guests would be taking them with them and eating them. Very talented people that made those. Okay, let's go through the ship. This is the Interio Bar. A lovely place to sit during the day, to have your wine, your teas, your coffees, whatever you want to have. Also, when they're serving tea and coffee, there is little bites for you to eat as well. And that bell that I'm approaching, well, that's from the original ARCADIA. That's the ship's bell from the original ARCADIA. Walking on through, we're at the Interio Bar. I think it's so called because it's about the middle of the ship. Again, teas, coffees. And also you can have the Ocean Grill, which is, I'm passing on my left, I forgot to go in there, but the Ocean Grill will serve on a number of days meals out there as well. Ocean Grill is one of the specialty restaurants along with Sindhu on the ship. That's just looking down into the main lobby, the Atrium. It's beautiful, that ceiling. Moving on, same deck, we have the Planet and Fine Art Gallery. If you fancy treating yourself to some art, well, the staff here is more than happy to sell it to you. You can pay it off for 0% interest if you want, or just pay for it outright. They change the display every couple of days. To the left of that is the Globe. Now, the Globe is an area where they will have game shows in the evening. There's some guest lectures, there are some classical concerts, and it's also where Pulse, the party band, perform. It's where the karaoke is, it's where the silent disco is. It's where a lot of fun happens in the middle of the ship. Just opposite that, well, we have the Rising Sun pub. Very much like an English pub. If you want to play your darts, there they are. And again in here there is the usual pub quizzes. There is a busker. There is duos. All sorts of entertainment takes place in here as well. It's where they'll show the football, the Formula One, all that stuff. Plenty of room, and it's usually packed in the evening. Maybe before a theatre show, after a theatre show. And of course it's sea day. This is a port day that I'm filming this, which is why there's very few people about. And that's the casino. A popular spot as well on the ship. Now, this is the Padium Theater. This is where I performed, and if you saw my previous video, you'll have seen it from the stage looking back. Just the video prior to this. So this is it from level 2 down to level 1. The crew were setting up for the show for that evening. It's a lovely venue. Promenade deck. And again, you can walk right around the ship. You can promenade around the ship. We're doing some work on it when I was filming here. So here's one I prepared earlier. This was taken during a sea day. Plenty of chairs right round the deck. Plenty of space for you to sit and relax in the sunshine, in the heat. If you're having heat. Here we weren't. Back inside, there's different rooms for functions. Jewish Sabbath is held in some of these, the Catholic Mass, card room. And this is the Costa Coffee shop on board. You pay for your coffees, and you get your cake free. And trust me, they do a lovely Victoria sponge. It's also a screening room. Now, because it is a dedicated screening room and it is very intimate, you've got to book your tickets if you want to see the movie at reception. Book your tickets at reception, then come to the screening room. I think it's something like maybe, I don't know, is it 40 seats in there? I'm not sure. Again, like any cruise ship, a lovely library on board. I love the fact that the libraries are always bright and airy. I enjoy sitting here reading, usually my motorbike magazines. Yes, I'm a biker. Didn't you know that? At the Piccadilly Shops, they're closed at the moment because we are in port, but I'll try to let you see inside. Take a peek in through the bars if I can get the camera in. There you go. And there's the jewellery. And of course there is the perfumery, or the perfume shop as well. And the shop where you can buy crisps and a chocolate. And watches. It's the Piccadilly Shops. Heading back now through the piano bar. So this is deck 3, the piano bar. Looking down again into the atrium. So there's loads of places on Arcadia for you to sit and relax, not only during a port day, but also at sea. And I think it's always important that there's enough seats for the full complement of passengers that are on board. Want some alcohol? Not a problem. walking on now through the photo gallery, where if you get your photographs taken, you can come and see them. And of course, it's all digital now. So therefore, you just log on to those screens. Before that, well, these panels used to pull out and all the pictures were put on it. You went along and looked to see if you could find your picture. Similar to those panels that are pulled out there. Nice little place to sit and have a photo shoot done. I looked at it and thought it would make a great studio for my YouTube. Anyway, we've done the lower decks. Let's go up to the top decks now. So we're up on deck 9, Belvedere buffet. Breakfast was being served at this point. If you've been on a ship before, well, you know what a buffet is like. And if you've never been on a ship before, trust me, you can get whatever you want up at the buffet. Incidentally, P&O's Arcadia is an identical ship to Cunard's Queen Elizabeth and Queen Victoria, and indeed the old Holland America Zederdam. It's that class of a ship. Although the interior is laid out slightly different. There's your mueslis, your cereals. And again, a bright place to sit. The ship has just been recently refitted before its world voyage, a couple of months ago. So the seats have been recovered, there's new carpets. The ship is looking good. Arcadia is looking good. Some cooked breakfast if that's your thing. And always happy crew. Look at that. Now, beyond the buffet is the Neptune Pool and Bar. There's the bar. Oh, there's the pool. With a retractable roof, of course. The hot tubs. Hiya. And also available here is the burgers and the hot dogs from, I think it's 12 noon to 6 in the evening. The grill, there you go. Classic cheeseburger, baggy burger, hot dog. Closed at the minute because we're at port. Table tennis is always available on every ship. We're in Cherbourg at the minute, by the way. Now, here we are, passing the sauna and into the reception for the spa. And I'm not filming in the various rooms. I don't want to see guests in their robes. And the last thing I would want, if I was in my robe getting treatment sorted out, would be someone with a camera. There's a relaxation rooms, is the hydrotherapy. But we'll go forward and show you the gym on board. Don't mind doing that past the changing rooms. It's quite a large gym on board. It's a good gym. And again, because of its location at windows, it's bright and airy. All the various machines, the treadmills, there's free weights as well. If you want to do yoga classes or stretching, there's plenty of floor to do that. I know when I come to the gym, there's the sign I love, but most of all, exit. In other words, I've finished. Now we're up at the crow's nest at the front. Again, a wraparound room. In the evening, this is packed. Could be a pianist, piano entertainer playing the piano and singing. The Arcadia Orchestra could be up here, where it was, and in fact when I was performing, because I don't use the band. So when I was in the Palladium, they were up here. Lovely place to come in the evening, pre-show or after show, out onto the open deck. And there's where the last of the passengers left that building there, on Titanic. plenty of room for sunbathing. Now, because we're at port, they have the deck chairs all stacked up and they're cleaning the deck, but there's loads of deck chairs, sun loungers, whatever you want to call them, and loads of space. You'll never be on board Arcadia and not have somewhere to enjoy the sun. The blue funnel off a P&O ship. Beyond it you can see the green nets there. That's for golf, tennis. And there's a games deck. So lots to do. East Bar, up at the top mid, which is not only a bar, but it's where you will go if you're going to Sindhu Specialty Restaurant. You'll come in here, have your drinks, get yourself settled and ready. If you watched my last video, you'll recognize Danny there as I walked past. Danny was doing a video call while I was doing this. The East Bar, lovely bar. Then you come out and Sindhu Restaurant. Now, it was closed because I was at port. So here's a picture of just a stock picture of what a decor in Sindhu, the Asian restaurant, is like. Now I'm right back down again. Down to deck one, looking up through the atrium. And we have the shore excursions. We have the future sails. And we have reception. Well, that's out into Cherbourg there. There's the reception. I'm going to take you down and show you what a cabin is like on what's known as G deck, which is deck one. As you can see, loads of passenger cabins, and the guest entertainers always stay down in this floor. So this is what a standard cabin on G deck is like. You come in, you have your sofa. Excuse the state of it, it started to pack. Double bed, bedside drawers either side, mirror, desk, there's a fridge, television, wardrobes. I don't know why I'm opening them. I could just tell you there were wardrobes. I know you trust me, believe me. And shelves, of course. Those are a place to hang stuff. So that's just a standard cabin. Knowing you lot that I'm talking to, you love suites and staterooms, etc. That's the bathroom, or the shower room. All the facilities that you need. So there you are. That's a walkthrough. And that's the little walk done round Arcadia. I'll be honest, of all the ships, it's one of my favourites simply because it was the second ship that I ever did, and I always have happy memories being on board Arcadia. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, please do me a big favour, just hit the thumbs up. Do it now when you see it, and consider subscribing to the channel. I'm delighted that the little channel here, that's you and me, the community that is the Travelling Comic, is growing steadily, and it's nice to know and read. I get the comments and I read them, good and bad. Oh yes, we have keyboard warriors that love nothing better to do than criticise, and all I do is smile. But anyway, if you've enjoyed it, as I say, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and keep watching the channel. And I hope whatever you're doing today, wherever you are, you're having a wonderful time. I'm about to head off, as you saw from some of the clips. I'm in Cherbourg. I'm about to head off with Danny, that's a fellow guest entertainer, who you will know by now if you've watched the video before this, because I'm on the ship with her. But anyway, have a wonderful time, and from me, the Travelling Comic, be good.